What up, what up, what up? It's your resident online mortgage lender. On today's episode of the Home Show, I'm going to give you 5 tips to better position yourself, lower your debt to income ratio, i.e. help you qualify for the home that you really want by making it more affordable. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Home Show where they teach generational wealth. They can get you good credit out the gate, real estate, no debate. They're here to help. They got attorneys, protect your family. They cover your needs. It's no gas, no gas, no gas. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the new Home Show.
The first thing I want to talk about is installment loans that you currently have. One thing you could do is get those payments to 10 payments or less. If you get an installment loan and it's at 10 payments or less, there's a great chance that we as lenders will not have to utilize that large payment and count it in your debt to income ratio. Now, there's some nuance to that. You got to make sure the payments have been made on time consistently. So if that's the case for you, then getting that payment down to 10 payments or less prior to you applying is a great strategy for you not to have that large payment counted in your debt to income ratio. The second thing that I want to talk to you about that's really timely, the debt ceiling deal that was just consummated. Coming August, student loans are going to be back on deck as far as the federal student loans are concerned. So those payments will be factored in. Now, we've been factoring in a percentage for your student loan payments over the last 2 or 3 years or so, right? But come August, those payments are going to be back full swing. So if you've not reached out to your servicer, be proactive, reach out and look into an income-based repayment plan. That is a great strategy that you can implement. Now, here's the deal. Depending on the loan type, there's different ways to look at an income-based or income-driven repayment plan, but I'm speaking FHA and conventional. What you want to do for FHA, it has to be at least $1 or more, but you can have $100,000 worth of outstanding student loan debt. And if you qualify for an income-based or income-driven repayment plan of $5, that's the payment that we can utilize to qualify you with. So 2 things there. Again, you want to be proactive. You guys have had 3 years where you haven't had any payments or anything of that nature. Don't allow that to sneak up on you. August is right around the corner. Income-driven repayment plans are great strategies to implement. Now, on the conventional side, Fannie Mae to be exact, if you have a 0 payment that's represented on the income-based repayment plan, then we don't have to count that. That's the second thing that you can look into. So VA loans, you can have a seller pay off a debt for you. And in some cases on an FHA loan as well. That might be a way to eliminate some debt in the form of a seller concession. Having the seller actually pay off debt at the time of closing. That's something that you should be able to look into. The last thing that I want to address is the seller credits, utilizing that seller credit as a buy down, either a temporary buy down or a permanent buy down in regards to the interest rate. So don't sleep on just the seller concession and trying to limit the cash to close, but you may be able to, on a temporary basis, buy down your rate to where you have a tiered increase over a 2 to 3 year period, because I believe that interest rates are on a downward trend. Not saying they're going to be back in the 2s and 3s, but here very soon, within the next 18 months, we should be maybe high 4s, low 5s. So don't sleep on that strategy as far as the seller is concerned with either a temporary or permanent buy down. So it's a quick episode, guys. I'm going to say this. Y'all keep my family in prayer. My father-in-law passed away, and we're going to be celebrating him here in a couple of days. I say that just to say this. Some of you guys have been wanting to purchase a home or do a lot of things in life. Life is short. if you have breath in your body, move towards the things that you want to do, whatever that is, because we never know when it's our time. So keep my family in prayer. That's what I'm asking for. If you pray, and I thank you in advance so that we can get through this time. But I wanted to keep my word. I wanted to keep my commitment, because that's one of the things that I stand for and I preach a lot. So not a long episode. Just to recap, 10 payments or less on installment loans. If you could do that, income-based or income-driven repayment plans for your student loans. If you're a VA, a veteran type person, or even FHA, it's a little different, but the seller can pay off debt for you to help you qualify. That's another strategy, another tip that you could use to lessen your costs, help you with the affordability. Let's see here. And last but not least, we talked about the seller funded credits to either temporarily buy down the rate or permanently buy down the rate. Temporarily in the form of a tiered increase until the full rate that you qualify for, but help you ease into that payment with the mindset of refinancing within that 2 to 3 year period, because we believe rates are going down, or just permanently buy down that interest rate and get into an area that you can comfortably afford with your payment. So there you have it. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I always say, let's be good to one another. Let grace abound. And until the next time, peace. Y'all be blessed.